your life?
I want to be content and happy, do something that I enjoy, be financially stable and comfortable, family, friends, and make sure I'm always appreciative for what I do got, not for what I ain't got.
Yeah?
Made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. So I'm listening to the words of Tyson Fury's head trainer, Ben Davison. And it's seeming like Ben Davison, at least according to him, he's not in no hurry for Tyson Fury to immediately jump back in the ring with Deontay Wilder. I think a lot of fight fans might disagree with Ben Davison on this. I mean, especially since there's unfinished business in the particular fight between these two. It's not like there was a decisive winner. It's not even, it was a very close fight. And it ended in a draw. So that means there's unfinished business. It has major implications with this fight. This is a huge fight. A huge fight. It's not like we're talking about like a rematch between, Jesse Hart and Ramirez, where is it like, yeah, if it happens, it happens. If it don't. No, this is a huge heavyweight bout, a fight that will bring out every celebrity from every corner of the earth, a fight that would have the boxing world talking for months and months on hand. You know what I'm saying? This is not just like a regular fight. It's huge. So to say that other things should happen first, especially things that could possibly derail this huge fight, I don't know, man. I just don't know if that's the way to go, especially when he wants basically Deontay Wilder to go and fight Anthony Joshua, try to make a fight with Anthony Joshua, and then Tyson Fury gets the winner of that. And it's like, I hear you, man, but why would you want Anthony Joshua to step in and ruin the momentum that Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder has built for themselves? It just wouldn't make any sense. That's the part that doesn't make sense to me. Now, let's not forget, because people hear what they want to hear. Right after the fight between Wilder and Fury, neither man immediately showed like it was actually going to happen next. First off, Tyson Fury has been saying from day one that he would have preferred to take an interim fight first and then have the fight in the UK in the summertime. He even announced the stadium. What was the name of it? Old Rutherford. That's in his hometown. That's the way that Tyson Fury has been indicating that how he wanted to go anyway. He even went on to say at one time that he would prefer to have a fight in March and then get back in the ring with Wilder. But then Tyson Fury's story changed a little bit over the recent days, where we've heard talks from Tyson Fury saying that he would like to fight Anthony Joshua in the UK for a history-making fight. Deontay Wilder, right after their fight, he didn't indicate it. He just had to sit back and say, we're going to assess and see what happened and talk like that. There was even a lot of fans even thought that maybe he would go on to face his mandatory in Dominic Brazil in the interim fight and then maybe pivot back to Tyson Fury. But however, in interviews since the fight, Bomb Squad, Deontay Wilder has indicated that, hey, I'm ready to take Tyson Fury next. I don't want any other fight except Tyson Fury. But this came after, the fight happened and Deontay Wilder started to do interviews and started to hear some of the talk from the fans as well as other fighters and stuff like that. And then his position went to, okay, I want Tyson Fury next. I ain't thinking about AJ. I want Tyson Fury next. That's the way it positioned to. So let's not forget the immediate words of both of these, or the immediate positions of both of these fighters. You know what I mean? Now, let's go on here. Say, Ben Davison says, and I quote, "Going over there again is obviously a big risk, like we've already seen. Or do we do it over here? And if we do it over here, it'll have to be a stadium fight, which will probably be in the summer, which probably means that Tyson needs to get out before then. We've got to assess the situation first, but could it potentially happen? Yes." So that's Ben Davis, end quote. That's Ben Davison right there saying that, The same thing that Tyson Fury immediately said after the fight. We like to take a interim fight, and then maybe in the summertime in a stadium fight like Old Trutherford, then yeah, it'd like to make it happen. That was the immediate position. But then Ben Davison goes on and says something that's just a little out of the ordinary for me, and that is, and I quote, "What do I personally think myself?" This is his personal thoughts, not Tyson Fury. But what do I personally think myself? I think that Tyson's been out of the ring for 2.5 years and stepped in to fight one of these two men. I think that those two needs to get it on now. It's been 3 years and they've not managed to get a fight organized between the pair of them. He's speaking on Anthony Joshua. I think them two needs to fight, and Tyson will fight the winner of that. That's how I think it should be made. To me, I think Tyson should come out and explain that. I've shown you boys how it's done. It's about time you both stepped up to the plate. I think that needs to happen because I think it's damaging for the heavyweight division. If Tyson hadn't stepped up for that Deontay Wilder fight, then it would have been a shambles for a heavyweight division. But because he did, he's took the heavyweight division to another level, end quote. Okay, but you got to understand, man, like he took it to another level. Him and Wilder together took it to another level. But the momentum is still climbing. They did 325,000 buys. It can get better. You know what I'm saying? It can get better. You have the momentum. Why stop it now? That's what doesn't make any sense. If they want to take interim fights in the meantime, between time, I'm good with that. Because I'm looking at Deontay Wilder, and he's fought Luis Ortiz, he's fought Tyson Fury, and then they want him to go in there and fight Anthony Joshua. Or no, Luis Ortiz, Tyson Fury, and if you want to take an interim fight, maybe a Dominique Brazil, lower tier fight, I'm good with that, given the track record and the work that he's been putting in. But after that, we want to see him back in there with either AJ or Fury, but preferably Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury. For one, if you look at the AJ side, they still ain't talking like they ready to make a fight. I mean, there's still a lot of things that got to be hammered out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, is Anthony Joshua willing to come back to Showtime so they can, where Deontay Wilder's fighting under a pay-per-view model? The fight is not going to be able to go down on DAZN, where they're fighting under a subscription-based model. These are things that got to be worked out. Are they still talking flat fees? You know how the talk goes between these two camps. We all know it, man. I'm tired of talking about it, truth be told. But you're running a risk of all of this happening. Even with the Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua situation, these are things that people need to know, because everybody want to run around and say fighters are scared when y'all don't even know the back scene, the back talk of what's going on between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury fights for Frank Warren. Anthony Joshua fights for Eddie Hearn in Matchroom. Eddie Hearn has to give a big fight to DAZN. He has to do it. He is not going to be able to allow Anthony Joshua to be fighting a Tyson Fury or a Deontay Wilder and not being able to pitch it to DAZN. Or else they're going to let him go, I think. So how's all that going to get worked out? The one thing that we do know that can get worked out with no obstacles is Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. They've done it. Showtime does business with BT Sports. There ain't obstacles there. I don't believe that these fighters are scared. It's just these suits and their network interests and all of this stuff gets in the way. You know what I mean? So for Ben Davison once again to say, well, these two need to fight. I don't know if he's saying that they need to fight next and then Tyson Fury fights the winner. So basically indicating that a fight should go down between Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua next, and Deontay Wilder should not be allowed to take an interim or a lower tier fight. Now, if that's the case, once again, you running a risk. You're not saying for sure that you want to face, or at least Ben Davison is not saying for sure we want Deontay Wilder next. He's saying we want the winner of this next. Nah, man. Nah. The same way that Tyson Fury was stating that in the build-up to the Wilder fight, we're not thinking about AJ. We're doing this over here. AJ is a coward. AJ is this. Hey, these are the words of Fury. Like he said in that case, you still got unfinished business. Ben Davison needs to understand something. Though a lot of fight fans may feel as though Tyson Fury won, though fight fans may feel as though Deontay Wilder won, it was a draw. It was a draw. There could be arguments made, I guess, for both men at this point. But it was a draw. And that means it was unfinished business. You got the momentum of the fight fans. Why stop all of that, bruh? There's no obstacles there. I'm not ready to sit here and say that I want, at this point, after everything that Deontay Wilder's been through, and I know the UK fans don't like it, it is what it is, but after everything that Wilder's been dragged through, his name dragged through the mud and all of this other shit, no, man, I want to see him go to Fury. Let AJ wait. We see AJ at the end of 2019, at the end of 2020. Don't need to happen right now. I'm sorry. He had major opportunities. That window was closed. The window is now open for Tyson Fury. I'll have fight fans come in my comment section saying that Fury's scared. I don't believe Fury's scared. First off, these are the words of Ben Davidson, not Tyson Fury. Let's remember that. Second off, Tyson Fury has attempted to face Deontay Wilder not once, but 2 times. So I can't say a man who attempted to fight Wilder twice is afraid. A man who came into the backyard of Deontay Wilder is afraid. I'm not willing to say that. I'm not willing to say that at all. I'm just saying that maybe Tyson Fury feels as though he needs to tweak on some things and work on some things. So he wants that interim fight first. Maybe he wants to get the weight down some more, whatever the case may be. But there shouldn't be talks of Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder and Joshua before Tyson Fury and Wilder has a chance to close the chapters on their book, on this book. You know what I mean? They gotta finish this. Don't leave this lingering, sitting on the table, so fight fans can just argue about it for days to come. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Finish what you started, bruh. You got the support of the fans. It's things like that that turns fans off to boxing. Now, I'm sure a lot of people would look past it if Anthony Joshua and Wilder makes a fight, but at this present moment, I don't see that happening. I don't see it happening. We can argue the points to the sunrise. You know what I mean? Oh, this person's doing that. That person's doing that. Man, whatever. The point of the matter is they ain't no closer to a fight. But the entities that can make a fight at the snap of a finger, unfinished business. You have the momentum of the fans. Everybody wants to see it. It's Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. So I hope they work it out. I like to hear Tyson Fury's position. I've seen some things that he said. I've seen him say once again he'd like to take a fight with Anthony Joshua. I don't think that's right. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury would disappoint me as a boxing fan if he chooses not to take on a rematch with Deontay Wilder, given that they have unfinished business. A lot of people believe you won, bruh. So guess what? Go over there and put the exclamation point on it, man. Don't have this lingering, risking losing this fight. Risk, one of y'all losing or anything. You have this moment. I will hope that they take it. So to the next video, Main Man, Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe. Twitter, Made Man 511. Facebook, Main Man, Made Man Boxing Forum. Google Plus, Main Man, Made Man. We'll see how this works out. Like I said before, I'm expecting Tyson Fury to come back sometime early next year, maybe March. Get him a fight in. Maybe not with nobody, super big like that, but something to help continue to get the weight off and get him to a point. I'd like them to see, honestly, I'd like to see him get the one of Chisora and White, but that'd be cool. Maybe even a Joseph Parker. Maybe that'll work out. You know what I mean? It ain't got to be too lower tier. We ain't talking Safari level or anything like that. Nah, bruh. I want to see you get a decent name, somebody that people actually know. Get a touch up, and then come on back in the summertime and take on Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, in the meantime, maybe sometime early next year, can get his mandatory out the way in Dominic Brazil, if Dominic Brazil wins his next fight, which I'm expecting him to. But still, he could take on his mandatory and then afterwards pivot back to Fury. AJ can wait, man. To the next video. Peace out.